My name is Mariana, and this is my channel Exemplify, where I teach you everything about spirituality, psychology, and self-development to exemplify your truest potential and become the best version of yourself. So if you clicked on this video today, you basically want to know how to make reality your bitch and create your own reality and make the dream life that you want come true. And because you clicked on this video, I know you have some sense in yourself that you believe that you can win, and you believe that you can be successful, and you believe that you can get what you want in this life. Because why else would you click on this video? Even if you're like, no, Mariana, that's not true. I was just curious. There's something inside you that made you click on this video, and there's something inside you that said, yes, there is a possibility that I can create my dream life. I think we're all inherently worthy of everything it is that we want. I think we're born into this world, and people have certain things, and if someone on this planet, someone on this earth has a certain thing, then you are fully capable of having that thing as well. And social media has fully opened us up to be able to see all the different facades of what exists out there and what life we could take up, and whatever speaks to your soul is completely possible for you. And if you don't think you have a passion and you don't think you have a direction in your life, it's honestly just because you haven't explored yourself enough. You haven't spent time with yourself. You haven't really designated time to journal, to figure out what it is that you do and you don't like, to figure out what it is that lights your soul on fire. You might just have been going through life, just going through the motions, and that's a pattern that a lot of us get stuck in because there's so much in this life to distract us. There's jobs, there's school, there's friends, there's relationships, and stuff like that that just get us so stuck, and we don't spend time ever really getting to know ourselves. And the only reason I really got to know myself was because we moved to a new state last summer, and I didn't know anyone. So I spent the whole summer just figuring out what it is that I like and my passions, and I truly figured it out. And that is content creation, that is self-development, that is psychology, that is self-development and helping others to become the best version of themselves and to know that they have a voice and that they have a purpose in this life, because we are all inherently worthy the minute we're born, the minute we exist in this physical realm on earth. We are inherently worthy of everything and anything that you want. I promise you. If someone on this earth has something, or exists as something, or has the identity as something, you are fully capable of having that identity as well, and you are fully capable of having that life as well. You just have to shift your identity enough to realize that you can have that. So that's basically the whole point of this video, is to make reality your bitch. You have to assume that reality is already yours, because we cannot have the things that we want if we aren't the person who has them. And now that statement sounds so incredibly simple, and it is. It is simple. It's simple, but it's hard to actually put into action sometimes, because we have these identities and we have these beliefs about ourselves that are built up over years and years and years and years of our lives, that we are always hardwiring into our brain over and over again every single day that we live, because those are the thoughts that are in our brain, and we just can't help it because it's in our subconscious minds. But we can change those thoughts, and we can change those beliefs about ourselves, and we can make ourselves shift our identities into the person who has everything it is that you want. And then you'll notice that reality will somehow catch up to you. There might be a little delay. There might be a little time period in between where you're like, I have this identity, why is this thing not coming to me? But it will. Reality has to show up. Reality has to reflect your identity. I truly believe that. Reality is always going to reflect your identity and your beliefs about reality. And a lot of people don't know this, and that's why a lot of people in this life end up just not really achieving anything that they want because they don't believe that they can. Believing that you can is the first step. Believing that you are worthy of being successful, and you are worthy of winning, and you are worthy of getting everything it is that you want, that is the first step. Because your beliefs, your identities will send out a certain frequency into the world, into the universe, and that will reflect back to you. It's just confirmation. If you think you're unsuccessful, if you think you're always bad at everything, that's what reality is going to show to you. If you think every relationship goes badly, guess what reality is going to reflect to you. But if you think vice versa, and you start to think those positive thoughts, reality is going to also reflect that as well. It's whatever you identify yourself as. And we can change those. And we can say, yeah, it's hard. It's so hard to change your thoughts and your beliefs and your identity because those are hardwired into your brain over years. And it's very hard to break a pattern that has been going on in your brain for years. It is. It is. But we can say fuck you to those thoughts. And we can say, those thoughts come up. I don't identify with that anymore. That is not who I am. I am not, no. Because in my past, I used to be a really shy person, and that's all I would identify myself as. I'm shy, you know? And then I started shifting my identity and saying, no, I'm not. I'm a confident speaker. I can confidently go up to people and make friends. And now people think I'm extroverted and bubbly. So, there you go. Because nothing can change externally until you change internally. Because the way that you act, the way that you present yourself in the world comes first from the internal. Because in your internal mind, you react to certain things, certain ways because of past experiences and because of your identity and your thoughts and your beliefs about yourself and about your world. But you can change those. You can change those. And I think it's so cool because the amount of things that I've changed in my life by just changing my thoughts are insane. And I know you can do it too. And you literally got this. And a lot of ways that I normally do this is if I just notice that I'm having a bad day with like my thoughts or whatever, I'm not feeling confident, I just put on a loop of affirmations, and it always lifts my spirits. It always helps me. It's like when I'm getting ready or like when I'm doing things, and it's just like playing in the background, and I have no choice but to listen to those positive frequencies and those positive thoughts, and it just helps me in general. And also meditation and prayer and anything that kind of gets you into this theta brainwave, which is the brainwave in between sleep and wakefulness, which is where you're kind of falling asleep, but like you're still awake kind of, so you're able to imprint things into your subconscious mind during that time. And you can do this most effectively before you go to sleep and right when you wake up. I did a meditation this morning and I feel amazing now. I just noticed my thoughts were better throughout the day, you know? And you can visualize your dream reality and just pretend it's already yours. And babe, then it's on its way. It is. It's truly on its way. You just have to know that. You have to be like, yeah, it's like kind of like a package. Like when you're waiting for an Amazon package, you're like, yeah, I placed this order and I know what's coming because Amazon is a reliable company and usually it comes, most of the time it comes. And that's basically what manifestation is. That's basically what law of assumption is just assuming that these things are going to come to you and they're going to come to you. It's the law of the universe. It's how it works. There's no exceptions. It's how it works. You assume something's going to happen to you, it's going to happen to you. I promise. Yeah. So this was a kind of a short video today, but I just thought it was necessary and a good kind of basis to start off manifestation and talking about spirituality and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching.